First day that I went into Lahaina and to see the town where I coach football, where we do community events and we do fundraising for all the sports groups, I was devastated. I was a wreck. I needed mental health, and I considered myself a strong leader, but it broke me. It still breaks me. This is what keeps me going, helping people. A lot of us are at that stage. The first necessity we have, of course, was water. Our water system was shut down at the time, so we gathered up bunches of water, juices, sodas. We have fresh fruit from all over the island here, papayas, bananas, fresh breadfruit. This is a big staple for us Hawaiians. The frustration lies with our government. We've always had to fight what we had before over here. I don't know why, because we bring in so much money, but it's a fight with the Honolulu, the state government, that everything is Honolulu to them. And let's take care of Honolulu first. Everybody else is secondary. It shouldn't be like that. The wealth should be spread. We have our locally made. This is kahiki nui beef from our ranches, our wild cow that we have roaming our islands. We have our famous Maui red hot dogs that we cherish and love. We have our smoked pork, and we also got donated chicken fingers, good old chicken fingers and fries.
Okay, I'll come in. Find you. Okay. Just in case.
Me,
there were roadblocks set up outside of Lahaina, preventing people from coming in and out of Lahaina, or coming into Lahaina perhaps. So there were much needed goods that we were basically deprived of. So people had to break the rules for us to get to this point right now. And I asked people, what would we really have right now if we didn't break those rules? People would be starving. People would be thirsty, starving, would not have clothes on their back. So this is the type of things that our community does best, is we stick together. I don't know, things are changing by the hour. So a lot of people don't know exactly what's going on at these roadblocks. So they're trying to figure out, okay, if we're stuck here, we better make sure we have the supplies so that we can sustain ourselves for that. Some of the things that's already been happening is realtors are calling families who lost everything, offering them to buy their property and their home for pennies on the dollar, just pennies on the dollar. So it's pretty offensive to us that people won't even give us the time to grieve properly. People's mental health has been diminished in all of this. They've lost everything. People have lost family members. And for them to have that disrespect to come in and already try and buy things up is out of control. So some of the things that I've been doing is gathering all of our community leaders, getting as much resources as I possibly can at the same table so we can speak on how we can prevent these land grabs from happening.
Yeah, right on the bridge. Talk about one of our lanes.
I would say out of 5 properties in our family, well, in my mom's immediate family, her sisters, and 5 homes, 3 are gone and 2 are still standing. But at least we can still help each other out. As you're leaving Lahaina, my grandma has property there. The entire property is gone. And that property housed a lot of our family. My mom's sister and my a cousin and her family. And then right next to them is another cousin who it's a family property, so it's kind of divided up for different homes, but it's all gone. So this 2-story house here is mine. And then as you come this way, this is my neighbor, and you can see the destruction in her backyard. Like we had he's not even a firefighter, just another neighbor that lives on the other side. His family lives on the other side. He was out here shooting the water on this, trying to kill this, while everyone was running. He was out here saving that house because he thought if that one goes, the next one goes, and the next one goes. So he was out here with a water hose trying to kill that fire, helping the firemen. And you can see the destruction. This house is not in the Hawaiian homes, but it's like it butts up against Hawaiian homes, and that house is gone. The little one in front, amazing. It didn't go, but everything else that way is like kind of just demolished. It's so sad. We drove through, and when we first came home, we could see our house standing, but it was still unsure if we could come, so they stopped us from coming home. So we went back to Kapalua, but when we were able to come, it was such a beautiful sight to see that standing and to see all of our homes standing except for 2, only 2. And it's just like, our home still standing. And that was like, oh my God, that was such a relief to know, that yeah, we lost one, but at least the bigger one that can house everybody is still here.